Thank you for listening to the brand new episode of Panties in the Mouth. Hope everyone's having a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. When you're done listening to the episode, make sure you check out Chris Faga's new special, Burn After Saying, on the High Society radio channel. All right, enjoy the episode.
Yes, we're here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Panties in the Mouth podcast. I'm your host, LeMaire Lee, here with Nate Marshall and Andy Malafarina, joined by our special guest this week, Chris from Brooklyn, a.k.a. Chris Faga.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Glad to see you.
Sure.
I'm really glad you got your weight under control, LeMaire.
Yeah, and my skin, too.
And also all that like white stuff, good job, dude.
You're calling black skin out of control skin. It's fucking
Can we
crazy.
start over, actually? I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I don't want to be nasty anymore.
No.
It's okay. It wasn't recording. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
Why do you want to turn over a new leaf? This is you. This is what we love about you. If you started being sweet,
I think I might have to be sweet.
no,
That would throw
Sour
me
for
off.
too long.
It's like I don't want my friends being mean to me all the time, but if they were genuinely like, "Hey, how you been, man? Like I've been thinking about you," I'd be like, "What's wrong with you? What's up?" They're like,
Yeah, the birds are in the middle of possibly
Wait,
losing.
I think they just got an interception.
Game over. We win.
Oh, the Whites.
How much is
the
left in
Whites
the-
got intercepted
2 minutes.
Jaden Daniels, bitch ass.
2 minutes.
"Oh,
Game over.
Is the exciting whites getting in there?"
Yeah, I think either Cooper DeJean or Reed Blankenship just picked him off.
Are those who's like top? Who's top?
Not good podcast.
I was about to say who's top white athletes, but like to you guys now,
Ever?
not ever current. I know Larry
Stipe
Bird.
just lost.
Who
Stipe Miocic just lost. He was probably my guy for a minute.
was that? Soccer.
No, it's a UFC dude.
He was the guy who just lost to John Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the great white hope.
And everybody's like, he's gonna finally beat the shit out of John
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
John Jones was like, I'm John Jones.
Yeah. Well, also the
The
fight
best of all time.
the fight got pushed off for like 2 or 3 years too.
Okay.
Did Tyson Fury win yesterday?
No, he lost.
Yeah.
Does he count as white?
Yeah, he counts as one.
I mean,
He's like
gypsy is not
but he's
really
like a
white.
gypsy. I feel like
Yeah,
they
true.
would be like, "We're not fucking white. We're gypsies."
Yeah.
Catch my baby.
is Jokic a top white all time?
I
He's
think
not really
so.
that athletic though.
That's okay.
Yeah, but he does. He puts numbers up.
He puts
Yeah.
up numbers. He goes crazy.
Jokic is a solid white. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also the scariest white.
He's
We've
also-
talked about that many
Yeah, I
times.
love watching him check, dude. I love the compilations of just him shoving dudes.
Great.
Kenny Pickett's a good white.
I felt like Kenny Pickett would be a good one.
No, he's just the backup quarterback right now.
Wait, no, what's the white
He's
guy we
actually
get?
turned it over like 3 times.
Brock
Oh.
Lesnar's an intense white.
He is one of the top. Yeah, he
Yeah.
would probably be one of the top athletic whites because he's like multifaceted.
Yeah.
Like anything he tries, he can figure it out.
Yeah, like he when he played on the he was the practice squad of the Vikings for like he was like the last person cut, but he had gotten into he got T-boned on a motorcycle
What?
like a month before his
By a
tryout
car.
for the Vikings. Yeah.
A motorcycle ran into him.
No, he was on a motorcycle and got like T-boned and like fucking then still made it on the practice squad of the Vikings.
Damn.
The car just had
Beast.
a huge Brock Lesnar size.
Yeah, the car sued Brock Lesnar. He's like, because he was like on a farm his whole life and shit.
Yeah, Minnesota shit.
Yeah, he's just like
Just actual cattle.
he should have been a Viking. You know what I mean? Like he was born in the wrong time. He should have just been raping and pillage. I mean, they kind of took him down for the rape and pillage.
Yeah.
Wait, he did a rape?
Well, no, it was like
He didn't even meet up with the chick. He just got caught up in the Vince McMahon
Yeah.
shit. He basically
Oh, that's
said he
right.
was gonna like piss on a bitch and then never actually met up with her.
yeah,
Oh.
Vince was like,
You should be allowed to say you're going to piss on a lady.
Yeah.
And it was like, he was
just
texting
capping.
with her.
Yeah.
You're allowed to cap.
Yeah.
there should be a
if
shit
he was
talking
actually
clause.
Damn, this is a weird sound. Never
that?
mind. My headphones like
Oh, that's
when-
just your headphones.
No,
That's
yeah,
not
when I turn them like I'm trying to turn them down, but the second I get past way too loud, it just cut off. It's not yeah, it's fine. This is as good as it can get right now during the pod. Never mind, I didn't mean to bring it up.
And
I just know
Taylor, you're
Andy's
on
going to
notice.
blow my eardrums out at some point. Not
true.
because of you, because of the goddamn equipment, Taylor.
Taylor's on notice.
Taylor's on notice. Sorry, Taylor. It's not.
It was very rude to do. Came in on a Sunday.
Yeah, changed his whole thing around. Had a last minute schedule change.
Yeah. Found out while we were drinking in a bar the other night.
Taylor, so sorry. I didn't mean to attack you like that.
have a beer?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you've been abused
You
into
get
one beer.
for every time we're nasty to Taylor, he gets
You
one
saw his
beer.
eyes light up. He's like, perfect time to ask for a beer. Does anyone want to yell at me in 10 minutes?
He's just gonna start shutting mics off.
That used to be my favorite bit when we were doing it at my house, just reaching over when we had a guest.
Oh, yeah, we can just turn their mics off.
That's good. That's good stuff right there.
Bird's about to win.
Now it's a 5-point lead.
Oh man.
You guys distracted by the game.
I got I'm not distracted. I had something that I was about to. We're talking an hour ago about Karen moments, and I know this has no continuity for the listeners, but we're talking an hour ago about Karen moments. I almost had a big one 2 nights ago, whatever the last night we were hanging out when we were all hanging out drinking.
Oh yeah, okay.
I went home. I paid for a parking spot.
I heard about this.
The Jules.
Well, our girls text each other, so I heard about this. Yeah,
I spazzed in the middle of the night. That night when we were done drinking, I came home drunk, and someone was like in my parking spot that I paid for.
Okay.
And like it sent me in a way that was like I got home. I was about to pop their tires. Like I was that angry.
Well, that's gonna make it harder for them to move the car.
Didn't care. I went through the
Did
whole.
you get them towed?
I started to. I was on the phone with the tow company, and then I had like one moment of compassion where I was like, "It's we're a week before Christmas."
yeah, I heard
Yeah.
it. Well, I heard that part, and I was like, dude, you're gonna get them towed that night?
Yeah.
I get the anger, but give them a day to at least move the car.
No, you
Nah,
don't. No,
fuck
because
that.
it's like clearly
I get
paid
it.
spots. Like that, everyone. It was literally someone in the complex just being like, "I'm taking this spot." Like it probably wasn't at me, but it felt like it was at me.
Oh, it was definitely not at you because they didn't know that was your spot.
But they knew they were in a paid spot that they didn't pay for.
My thing is though, like, yeah, sure, they fucked up, but it's like if you
And
like,
I found
dude,
a spot. There were spots.
Sure. I'm just saying it's like, dude, if your shit gets towed in the middle of the night, like you're just ruining their next couple days.
Yeah, they ruined my night. I was having a good night with the boys. I had to piss. That was another part that bothered me. I had to piss. You show up, you have to piss, and then there's the spot. They like because you know your brain when you have to piss and you're drunk. It's like it's almost like it knows the countdown of like how long till you get to the toilet.
Yeah.
So I'm getting
And
closer. and it's
your
getting,
piss
like,
started too early.
Yeah. And then I had to like look for a spot. I actually didn't. I parked. I was going to actually park in front of them and just leave it there. Like I parked, turned the car off.
Park them in.
Yeah. And
Did you do that?
That
I
would have been
started-
that would have been funny.
I started to, but it would have got me towed because it's like also right next to like a fire lane.
Wait,
So I
you,
would've-
you did that?
I just
Walked
did.
away.
I went inside. I went inside the house and then I was like spazzing.
It would have
Woke
been so great
Julie
if your car got towed immediately. It would have been so funny.
Oh yeah, the irony in that where your car just gets fucking jacked up.
Yeah.
I would have definitely got them towed still then.
Yeah.
True.
I would have had no
You
Christmas
had to,
sympathy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye.
Nah, if I would have, that would have annoyed me in the middle of the night. But I probably wouldn't have like spazzed like that. If I would have seen that coming out the next day and they still hadn't moved, I'd be
They
like, well,
were
now
still there the next day.
that's what I'm.
Then I might have done it.
That's what I'm saying. Next day you walk out, if they're still there, you're like, well, I'm calling them. I'm calling them now.
So the only problem with actually getting them towed or something though is like now they know where your car is all the time.
Yeah.
And they know
yeah.
you're obviously the one who did it.
Well, no, the apartment complexes are also supposed to do it too, but it would have been in the middle of the night. So
Yeah.
it depends when they would have come out to see it, which would have been later in the day.
Yeah.
Because
They were still there.
they were still there.
And there were still spots.
Do they ever actually
there
like?
were more spots.
Do you know if they actually like check your shit at your apartment?
Like drive around and like go like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they do sometimes because there is times where you'll like see always the pay for spots like parked under, and then out of nowhere it'll be like a week of no one being in like a row of things. So they probably just got everyone who wasn't supposed to be there towed. That happened like with my little spot for a second. It was just like just me
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks. No one else was parking there, and now there's new cars that park there, but. Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's just your Jersey City brain operating in Texas part. Like,
Yeah.
People don't get people towed in Texas, I don't think.
Also,
There's
spot
plenty of
management.
spots around spots aren't an issue in Texas. But I understand your frustration. That would have frustrated me too.
It's because I paid for it.
I know if I would have
Good
paid for it,
goddamn
it would
money.
have pissed me off too.
Yeah.
Every step you took to your house further from the parking spot, you were like, That's $5.
Yeah. This is what I paid to avoid.
You're just taking every spot. You're like, 5 more cents, 5 more cents.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was a little bitch. I
Spoke
definitely
to the manager.
I
mean, if you woke up your girl, it's kind of ridiculous.
You woke her up at like 3 a.m., right?
She knew. I knew. I was in my head like it was like 2:30 a.m. and she was 3 a.m. whatever. But anyway, I knew she knew where the like paperwork. Well, I didn't know at the moment where the paperwork was to get them towed, like the number and shit. And I was like, I knew she has it. I'm gonna spam if I can't get these people towed.
You're like, what's the goddamn number?
Hold on, wait a second. This is now what I want to know. Did she calm you down and go, "It's Christmas, you can't get people towed"?
No, she didn't say the Christmas part, but she did go like, because I was like, I'm about to fucking fuck their car up, and she was like, don't do that. That's dumb. It's
that
also
is
a
dumb.
pickup truck popping that tire was gonna like blow my fingertips off or some shit.
Dude, that was the thing. Do you remember the trucker protests in Canada during COVID, where they were like protesting the vaccine shit, and so like a lot of the truckers were like stopped on the highway, and there were people being like, you need to pop those trucks' tires, and then other people would be like, you'll die because if you pop an 18-wheel trucker's tires, it'll just explode. It doesn't like lose the air; it explodes and kills you.
Yeah, and I think part of my anger was I hate. Since I've been down here, it wasn't a thing before, but since I've been down here, I do hate people who drive pickup trucks. Like I hate them like they're their own race of people. That's fair. Like they're all dickheads on the road. Have you noticed that, or is that just a me thing?
I also don't think most people need pickup trucks, and I think it's all suburban men who like work in an office who just want to be able to say, "I got that out in my truck."
Yeah,
and
because most dudes who really use their pickup truck, one, it's usually older, and you can just see that they use it.
Yeah, it's dirty. It's got something in the back when you see it.
Yeah.
It was just a nice pickup truck with like add-ons. It was like the tires were wired in it.
And there's something with the fucking apartment complexes out here that there's just like extra small parking spaces for everyone.
Yeah, and if you live in an apartment and have a pickup truck,
You're kind of a
doesn't make
dumbass.
any sense.
Yeah. You're not doing any projects.
Yeah.
What are you working on, dude?
Wait, did they just score a touchdown?
No, that's a commercial.
Okay. All right, Eagles win.
I think Eagles are winning. Yeah, they're probably gonna win.
Yeah, the pickup situation out here is funny because we always joke like Austin. I was saying on the other pod we did today, I was like, people are like, "How's Texas?" I go, "I don't know. I live in Austin."
Yeah.
You know, because it's just like, yeah, you're not doing pickup shit out here. Everyone's in a fucking apartment.
I mean, I had an abortion joke die last night on the late show, and I was just like, I thought this was the one place in Texas you guys liked abortions. Like, the fuck are we doing?
No, they're still super Texas. It's interesting, man. It's like the opposite sometimes of being like we were just talking about. It's like the opposite of being in like Brooklyn, like deep, like Williamsburg or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like you'll say a thing and sometimes they'll go on board and sometimes they'll be like, no, we like that and I don't want you to talk about it.
Because
which it didn't used to be.
You got to remember, a lot of people too are like driving in. They're not just like in the city.
Yeah,
there's some people driving. I will say, it does doing homeless jokes feel like cheating out here.
If you shit on the homeless,
the second you start shitting on the homeless, they're just like, yes, you're George Carlin right now.
Yeah, they hate homeless people here.
I mean, I hate them.
I hate them.
The homeless here are fucking. First of all, they are smellier than other cities. Like you can hit a corner and then just cut a corner and there'll be one homeless person and you'd be like, how do you smell like the shit of 50 human beings?
Yeah. How did I smell you before I turned?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh no, never mind. The Eagles lost.
And just it's very brazen. Oh shit!
They just lose?
I don't need to
The
see any
Eagles
more of
just
that.
lost.
Let's get that out of here.
Oh no! It's
6
really gonna put a
seconds left
damper
in
on the rest of this
game.
podcast.
Oh my God. We were going to be flying high. We should have stopped it earlier, believing.
I don't want to know what low energy Shawn is. Post Eagles lost low energy.
Nah, I'm all right.
I told you that was I realized when you guys were having a fucking mothership yelling sesh, it was very funny watching Shawn yell. Because Shawn yelling is just talking normal. It's just you going, I'm not grumpy, Nate. Or whatever. No, I'm not being nasty. Ruled.
Me and Chris woke me up the other day. He was
I actually told these guys that I kind of felt bad about that.
No, that was so funny.
For anybody who's, like I saw Shawn when I got into town, and it was the only time I've ever seen him super, super happy, like at night. And he was like, I'm on antibiotics, I can't drink.
Yeah. And the next day I was all grumpy.
Yeah, he was drunk as fucking grumpy, and I was like, maybe you should quit drinking, dude.
What was the night?
I never thought of that before.
Like, wait, what? Not drink?
Dude, the last time I was in
But I'm
town,
not on antibiotics anymore.
Get sick again, dude. Maybe that's what you need to do. Get a. Yeah.
dude, the last time I was in
Get
town, it was not like you were
another
mad at
abscess.
me, but you were so mad and angry the last time I was in town one night that the next day you came up to me and were like, I'm still fucking pissed.
I don't remember, man. That's why I got to turn over a new leaf.
Are you drinking less?
Not really. I'm not drinking today, but
You were
You want a
funny.
beer?
nah, not really. I'm having a peaceful Sunday today. But the reason I had to stop drinking is because of my abscess
Oh, your
that
butt.
I got with Nate on the road.
Yeah.
You got from Nate on the road.
That was every time I hear you bring it up, I'm like, he's doing it. I keep it to myself until I hear you say it. It's the funniest fucking
I went to Buffalo, New York, and all I got was a fucking rectal abscess. That's what I keep saying. I might put that on a T-shirt or something.
Well, you had the best
That's a
joke.
Gardini guarantee.
You had the best joke during your Shawn Gardini and friends at Cap City.
The abscess was one of my friends.
Wait, what? Oh,
It was you guys. And the
one of your
abscess.
ad friends. He did a guest spot right before you. No, but you were saying, you're like, because you were talking about me, LeMaire, and Pat. And you're like, these are my 3 favorite fats. And you're like, how am I the only one here with an abscess on my ass? And all these fats have nothing.
Yeah, my 3 fattest friends.
Yo, the way that you went from like being chill to just because we were on the flight, we sat next to each other. We were getting lucky that whole trip. Just that whole trip we had, we were flying
yeah.
and we were sitting next to each other, but no one said. I don't think one time we had to sit next
Really?
to
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah,
And we
because-
flew like 4 times.
You went to fucking Buffalo in
Yeah,
December.
yeah.
We did go to Buffalo to Baltimore.
Buffalo,
We were not
Baltimore
like-
for Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know,
went
the
to the-
comedy hubs of the Northeast.
3 worst places in the
Yeah.
country.
But that is
Yeah,
the
I'm
best
currently
part about
watching The
going
Wire.
there.
It's not good in
We're
Baltimore.
doing a one-nighter in Camden.
We should have added that.
But you were fine on the plane, and then you got off.
Well, I wasn't fine. We stayed up all night and drank, and
Well,
then
yeah.
went right to the airport, and then I was so fucked up in the airport. I thought I was like not drunk. And then when I got in the airport, I was like stumbling through security, and I was like, we gotta go to McDonald's. And we got McDonald's breakfast.
Which was nice.
Oh
That
wait,
was
were
nice.
you hitting the whole like you're sitting in the car and you're like, I'm pretty sober.
No.
And then
Oh,
like it's
yeah.
time for you to start walking and you're like, whoa, why is this hard?
That's exactly what happened. Me and Nate were in the car. I was like, yeah, we're not even that drunk. And Nate wasn't really that drunk, but I was still pretty
Yeah, I was
fucking drunk.
kind of cool.
I've only seen you get really fucked up that one time where we were all like, you were so fucked up, we were all making fun of you on a podcast, and that's the only time I've ever
Oh,
seen.
and
you.
he literally showed his ass.
Yeah.
You got the most drunk I've ever seen you get. I think you were off one honey bun the whole day, and then like Chris was just like, "Hey Nate, do you want the rest of this whiskey?" And you're like, "Give it to me."
Yeah.
And you got so fucking drunk. I'm literally on high society, and I look over and I'm like, "That's Nate's hairy butt."
That's my. If somebody offers
Why
me a
the hell
whiskey,
did you take your ass out?
I don't
That's his
remember.
move. He did that at the creek the other night.
Oh yeah, I did.
That's his
I do,
move.
I
When
do
he
like
gets-
to move. I get
It's his
really
move,
drunk and
dude.
silly, and I hit a moon.
You love a good moon.
It's a full moon
I
tonight.
actually kind of really respect
Oh,
that.
dude.
Just because like you're one of you have a hairy black ass, which is rare.
It's so hairy too.
It's so rare.
It's literally like if you double his beer hair and just spread it all over his ass. It's so hairy. Yeah, no, Nate. The more you black out, the more hijinks ensue.
Yeah, it's the best version of myself. It's actually it's a bummer, but it's also a safety net when I'm getting hammered.
Because you don't know that version of yourself.
I don't know.
You've
I don't
never
know.
met
I
him?
can't tap into it when I'm not
Oh,
hammered.
It's like Tinkerbell Shadow. You can never catch it.
You're just shocked that you've never heard a bad story about you getting blacked out.
Never.
Yeah,
It's
no
never once.
no one's ever really told you being a problem, right?
No.
That's so funny.
And if I was a problem, I usually remember it. Like it's never when I am a problem. It's not a blackout. It's not a disappeared night or whatever.
Well, I had to talk to Lewis, but Lewis was trying to like say that I was fucking hammered on like Kim's podcast. I was like, you have seen me hammered. We've been friends for 10 years, and you've seen me so hammered I can't really move twice. Like, you know what I mean? That's not that much.
Yeah.
I saw you hammered like Thursday.
Yeah.
I was,
That same
dude,
night?
I was so I
The
was
same night
no,
I
it
was
was
pissed about
Wednesday.
the
It was
car.
Wednesday. It was the day that he,
I was noticing that. I was like, I've never
Was
seen
that
Chris this
Dude,
drunk.
because it's the same thing. I didn't eat all day.
Yeah.
And then I fucking flew in, and then I was just so happy to see everybody that I just got. I was just doing shots with the fucking staff at the creek because I'm like, I'm so
Yeah.
happy to see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they do
That's
have the
the
best
best.
staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Creek.
Shout out to the Creek.
Shout out
And
to Zach. Shout out to Stacy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aiden.
Yeah, all those guys are.
Shout out Dave. Shout out Clay.
Shout out Dave. Shout out Clay.
Yeah.
Shout out Pat.
Shout out
Shout out
Pat.
Pat. Shout out Lunchbox.
Shout out
Shout out
Lunchbox.
Rebecca again.
Yeah,
Shout out
Rebecca. Lunchbox. I like that guy Lunchbox a lot.
Yeah, me
Becca's
too.
He's got great.
cool.
He's got great taste in fucking 90s hip hop.
So cool at
Yeah, he's
understanding
a
of
fucking man,
mistakes.
dude.
Shout out Rebecca.
I mean it. I do mean
Shout out
it.
to him. All right, so back to my abscess. I got off the plane with Nate when we landed here, and it was like a 5 a.m. flight, and we landed at like 11, and Nate went straight to range.
We landed at like
day.
9. It
Oh,
was
did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause we picked
landed
him
at,
up like 12.
9:30.
Yeah.
And then Nate went straight to range day, and when I got off the plane, I was like, I think I have a hemorrhoid, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Jesus.
And I
It
had to
just
do
developed.
shows. I had to do shows that night, and I was like, "Oh, my butt kind of hurts." But then I went and got like hemorrhoid medicine.
Just calling up the mothership. Yeah, I can't come, Joe. My butt hurts.
I'm a little butthurt today.
So then I was mad show,
Yeah.
and then the next day I had to do the show at Cap, and it really hurt bad, but it was okay.
Can I say what you said to me when I saw you that day?
What?
I was like, I was just talking to you about it. You were like, "Yeah, I have a whole cotton ball stuffed up my ass." Or like
Oh, that
stuffed
was
in your
after
cheeks.
my procedure.
Yeah. Because I saw you Saturday. I didn't see
Yeah.
you. I saw you. I didn't
So
see
on
that
Friday I did the show, and that was actually a good show. And
Yeah.
I powered through the hemorrhoid. Well, the abscess. I thought it was a hemorrhoid.
You
at
didn't get the
time.
procedure yet on Friday.
No. And then Saturday morning I was in like so much pain. There's like a ping pong ball sized lump on my gooch, like at
crazy
the
big.
cusp of my asshole. I'm
It was
like,
really like that big?
And like,
Yeah, it was like a half a ping pong, like a huge lump.
Did you try to shit while you were going through this
I
at all?
couldn't shit. I couldn't. Like my body was like not letting me eat
Yeah.
because I was eating like a piece of toast and like
So
a
that's what
banana. and I
how
just
far?
wasn't shitting.
You said it's like in the middle of your gooch? How far
No,
is it
it's
from
like
your
on the
butthole?
edge of my gooch, on the tip of my butthole.
so it's just over the cusp. So the shit would like flick it out like.
Shit would come
I
out
don't
and
even
rub
know.
it?
I wasn't shitting.
No, I'm just saying. But if you had shit,
If
like,
I
the
had
turd
it,
would
would
come
be-
over it and just be like.
It would probably like get pushed back.
That's
So
a
then,
blessing.
yeah.
That you didn't have a shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
could've,
that I've
dude. I
ever
don't know.
not shat for a day.
It was like 2 days.
You went 2
And
days
then-
no poo poo?
Yeah, and barely eating.
And it's
Now
crazy.
you know what
the
it's like to be a
sandwich-
heroin addict.
Yeah.
We were,
I'm sure it's exactly the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
we
dude.
had like 2 straight days of eating like dog shit too. Like that was
Yeah,
that's why.
What was the sandwich we had at
The
Buffalo?
Stinger.
The Stinger.
Oh, that's a fucking good sandwich
It's,
from what's the name of that place?
Joe's.
Steakout.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that place is
Joe's
great.
Steak-
Can you
Steakhouse.
pull up the Stinger from Joe's?
Yeah,
It's
all
like a
the
cheese-
Yo, fucking Zach put me onto that. Like the
like
first
a
time I was in
chicken
Buffalo,
tender
he's like, "You got to
cheesesteak.
get a stinger right now."
Yeah.
What was on that again?
Is it cheesesteak with fucking buffalo fucking chicken tenders on it or something?
Yeah, and like ranch mixed in.
Yeah.
Ranch
and
and
it's
potatoes.
stuffed. It's
It
like
has potatoes on it.
Did
Yeah.
you ever have the
It's fucking good.
where'd we go to get the
It's
garbage
pretty good.
plates?
Oh,
No,
Rochester.
we didn't do that.
Yeah,
Those
nah,
were those look terrible,
And
and,
then-
they might be some of the best drunk food I've ever had.
It's so
Yeah, it's
Jolly.
good.
Joe's
Joe's
Steakhouse.
Steakout.
Steakout. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's a chain.
That's a
I
fun
wish they would open
steakhouse
one in
name.
the city.
Jolly was telling me that garbage plate is dog shit.
Yeah, Jolly was saying that.
Depends where you go. They're good.
You can also customize it to exactly what you want.
Yeah.
That's how it looked.
That's kind of how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, that probably immediately your butthole goes
I was
crazy.
like woken up in the middle of the night with stomach pain after eating that and like drinking all night.
yeah,
For me, it was
that'll
the
do that.
morning. I woke up that morning and just had like fire hot shits.
Yeah.
But I got through the night.
We
I
had
actually
wings
just-
too. We crushed like 15 wings a piece or something.
Well, that's the thing. The food in Buffalo is so fucking gross, but it's so good. Like the Western New York, they just have all
Exactly
this
what
fucking
I
great
want.
trash food.
yeah. I feel like it's got Buffalo feels
Beef
like
on
a,
weck is fucking good too. Like all that
I don't
fucking.
know what that is.
That's their
but I've
other
heard of
shit that they have.
I've never been to Buffalo, but it feels like that area's got a whole Midwest vibe to it, and I feel
Yeah,
like that's
it's the
where you
Rust Belt.
get. Yeah, I feel like that's where you get those like ridiculous foods that seem like a teenager made them up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're just fun as hell.
The
It's just
chicken
a
fried
drinking
steak is
town.
just the mixing all the sodas together of food.
Dude, I love that so much.
Chicken fried steak or
Chicken
mix
fried-
all the six?
Chicken fried steak's one of my favorite
It's
things
good,
ever.
yeah.
I had a good one. Did I have that one? Word? No, I didn't. I had it here actually. I was eyeing it when we were at that diner. I settled for the BLT. Never mind.
I had a good one randomly in fucking Arizona. Or no, was it New Mexico? When we were on the way to Skankfest, Mike Eaton picked out like a fucking random fancy breakfast spot.
Yeah, I heard he was blowing that shit though.
Not exactly. The food was good.
Well, you didn't. You are not making this. You're like, not exactly.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Mike should have thought better and like read the room and just said, "Fuck it, let's go to Domino's." The pizzas we got were delicious, but he should have just focused more on volume. And like, let's just go to Domino's, because eventually fucking Mike Ridley got Domino's, and there was plenty for everyone. It wasn't that expensive.
Rare win for Rid.
Rare Ridley.
Also, I love Mike.
Yeah, me too.
Mike's we've had Rid on. We've had Rid on. I think it was before
Everybody
you were
knows we
down
love
here.
Mike.
Though.
Yeah, it was before me. But yeah, no, the pizzas were delicious, but it was the sheer volume and sitting in that fucking RV all day and only seeing 4 tiny pizzas. It was devastating.
Mike has given me my worst food wreck since I've been down here. I
Mike
say that all
eats
the time.
like a girl. he likes like girl food.
I'm not gonna
He did
push
suggest
back
a
on
place
that.
when we were in Houston together. He suggested a place called Cowboys and Indians, and it was Indian food
Sounds pretty
tacos.
cool.
How was it?
I didn't go.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause
think
they're
I
like-
would have gone either. Honestly, it sounds
You're like, is there one
interesting.
that's more Cowboys?
Did you hold the Indian?
I think I was like, let's get a steak. We're in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like a steak.
Well, he also
right
too,
now.
like, I mean, we talked about it before, but like,
Might make one.
he was like, all right, I'm gonna make everyone stop to get root beer floats, and then some of us
Yeah,
are
dude,
like,
he's such a girl. He's like, now cheers me so I can do an Instagram story.
dude, and then you
I've had a
go
root beer
like,
float and like I can't
I've
even
never
tell
had
you.
one of
I
those.
And then you
have.
go
I've
like-
made them in my house. I've never like ordered
Yeah,
one.
maybe I've done that.
and then you go to Mike, you're like, oh yeah, no, that's cool if you want one, I'm good, and he like looks at you like, are you the biggest piece of shit I've ever met?
That's such a girl
And you're
move.
just like, I just
He's
don't
like,
want
I'm
one
not
right
getting
now.
ice cream if you're not getting
Yeah, I'm
ice
not
cream.
going by
We
myself.
both
I'm
have
gonna
to
look
get ice
fat.
cream. And you're like, no, I'll just get you ice cream. I don't want to eat it. And he's like, no. I'm on my period right
Dude,
now.
that was I saw him have a Karen move with the police.
I love Mike
We all
too.
put-
I'm
I
sorry
love Mike.
for
Yeah,
roasting
Mike's great.
Mike's
But,
actually
like,
one of my favorite
Mike
guys.
rules. That's why we're
Yeah.
talking like this.
Yeah.
But you guys there when we were playing poker after hours at the bar, and then fucking the cop showed
At
up?
the creek.
Yeah.
I was there before the cops came.
So the cops and
we
Mike's just
skedaddled.
like
I think we-
being
Yeah, I think we
shitty to
did.
the cops, and I'm like, hey, dude, I've like been beaten the shit out of by police before. To please stop saying these things to the
yeah.
cops.
Also, like,
they have
we're
guns
breaking
and knives.
a bunch of laws.
Yeah,
Well, if you talked to him about his
I have
stories,
drugs on me. Please stop.
Yeah, we're in the wrong. Just be nice.
Yeah, I think that behavior is why Mike has multiple hangover level stories.
Okay.
Like the movie The Hangover. He's
Yeah.
told me a bunch where you go like, and you're not in jail. Interesting.
It's crazy.
I think he doesn't have that part of his brain where he goes, don't talk shit to cops.
It's white guy. White guy.
I'm not gonna say any white guy though. I wouldn't picture Chris doing that. I think I could see you doing it because your dad was a cop, and Andy
you
doing
know
it
who my
because you get
father
fired
is?
up.
Sean's just gonna throw a heavy metal card at him.
Yeah.
Be like, sir, this is for New Jersey.
Exactly. Like, we don't care.
Care
No,
about
I've
your
never
Yankee
been-
police car.
My father's a policeman.
I've never been one to talk shit to the cops. It's very yes sir,
Yeah, I'm yes,
shit
sir.
like that.
No, now
I'm
that
a
I'm
boot-
like
I'm a bootlicker.
now that I'm older, now that I'm older than most cops and like bigger than them, now I'll do it. But when I was younger, like I got fucking.
You
I got
listen up
my
here, kiddo.
Dude, I got my fucking head slammed into a mailbox by a cop once, and I was just like dazed for like 2 days. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so back to my abscess. So after the Friday show, I like powered through, and then on Saturday I had to do the other one.
Yeah.
And I texted Shandy from Cap City. Shout out to Shandy.
Sandy rules.
And I was like, I don't know if I could do this show. I
My
can
butt,
barely walk.
my butt's
Like,
going
I couldn't
crazy.
I couldn't sleep. My bussy was on the fritz. I couldn't sleep. 'cause it
Shandy,
hurt
I got
so
a
bad.
busted bussy.
I
I
had
won't
a-
be able to make
Dude, my
it.
bussy was fried.
Bussy on the fritz is hilarious.
My bussy, I said that on stage, and everyone always hates it. I keep trying to talk.
Why?
Okay, well, so Saturday I was like, I can't walk.
My pussy's on the
I
fritz.
can't do the show. LeMaire, you might have to headline the show.
This might have to
'cause
be
I can't-
LeMaire and Friends.
Yeah, this might
Yeah.
have to become LeMaire and Friends because I can't fucking walk. And then I went to the urgent care, and I was saying I had like a hernia because I was almost embarrassed that like I had a hemorrhoid or an abscess
Yeah.
or something. And when I would cough, it would hurt. It felt like it was gonna explode. when I
Oh
would
no.
and you're in the emergency room. You're the only person not like sitting down.
I was
'cause
in an
they're hurt?
urgent care.
Okay.
And they were like, if you have a hernia, you have to go to the emergency room, but we'll still look at it if you want. And I was like, you have to look at it like this hurts so fucking bad. You just have to tell me what this is.
Okay.
They're like, okay, it's all women, which is fine, but makes me a little more embarrassed for some reason.
Were some of them cute?
Yeah, but it's not like I would have had a chance with them. Like a doctor lady, I'd be like,
No, but it
damn,
makes it worse.
if she didn't see my asshole, infected asshole, I might have had a shot.
If she could see my bloated pussy, I'd be
Dude,
fucking-
what if it was the reverse? She was like, I wasn't a big fan of you. Then I saw that
Then I
ass.
saw that puffy, hairy ass. So yeah, it's all ladies. The lady doctor's like, that's an infection. That's not a hernia. We could drain it though here. And it's going to be extremely painful, but you'll feel a lot better afterwards. And I was like, okay. So I'm like laying in the fetal. When I had to show it to her, I like had to tuck my balls in front of my thighs and like lay in the fetal position on that. Like with my my hairy infected pussy was like pointed right at this lady, and she's like crouching down looking at it.
Wait, you had to like lay on your side?
I had to lay in the fetal position, and then I had to tuck my nuts like up, so because I didn't want my nuts like it
must have looked like
the
rotten
way.
raspberries or something.
Yeah, it had to create
it was
penis
crazy.
too, like the ultimate.
Oh my
penis.
god!
The tuck.
My penis didn't.
It hasn't
like,
come out
It was
yet.
so small for like 3
Come
days.
back out.
My penis was like inside for 3 because it just
That's
hurt so bad.
wild.
Like all that stuff down there, like the nerves or
Well, it
whatever.
pulled out this way and then pulled your penis
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
It
and then
needed
she
the
pushed
skin
it
for
back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then she's like, we have to lance it, so they like cut it and then let all the shit drain out of it. And I was like, it's gonna hurt really bad.
How
but
much shit came out?
I didn't look. I was screaming in pain. And she brings a nurse in to observe the procedure.
Did they put like a bowl under it or something? Like how'd they
No,
catch
it's
the
just
fluid?
a bunch of gauze.
Okay.
Like a bunch of fucking.
Oh, so they like cut it and then just like
And I don't think
fisted
it
you?
dumped. I don't think it dumped out. They just like
They
put
would like
a-
push it out.
No, she kind of like pushed it out like a pimple and like put me in pretty much like a frontless diaper.
Why couldn't they give you like pain pills?
It's the
first?
opposite of crotchless panties.
She numbed me locally. I was awake the whole time, but she like shoved, I guess, like Novocaine into the growth on my asshole, and it was the most painful thing I've ever felt in my entire life. I was screaming in the urgent
Yeah, how
care.
loud were you? Like, were you
I was like,
legitimately?
fuck, and I was like laughing because I was like embarrassed too. So I'd be like, I'm so sorry, fuck, this is so bad, fuck.
Fuck! It's so funny.
Just like she's like, it's okay, you're doing so good. I practically gave birth. That's what I was trying to say on stage, and nobody liked that.
You're doing
either.
such a good job. She's coaching you
Yeah,
through
she's
it.
like being nice, and then the other nurse is just like standing in the back, I guess, watching what's happening. And I'm
Yeah,
like
just,
in
like,
the fetal
learning.
position, screaming curse words in like a crowded urgent care.
Yo, that's wild.
And like the walls aren't soundproof, so they're probably thinking of like getting raped in their urgent care or something.
Bro, when I heard you say that on Wednesday, like it was like I've never felt sadder for you.
Yeah, it was
I was
crazy.
sitting there like, damn,
It was
my
the
man's
worst
went
pain
through
ever.
all that.
It was pretty traumatic. That's what girls keep saying, that it's traumatic, and I was like, well, I didn't think, I'm not being a pussy about it.
when I
Just
saw
hurt
you, you were
really
just
bad.
like you just like the day I said that you were the happiest I've seen you. You were like, have you heard about my abscess? It was like the second you were like, hey,
I've
what's
been
up, dude?
telling everybody. I can't stop talking about it. It's like I had a baby. I'm like proud of it. Kind of.
You're like, can I keep that gauze?
Yeah.
Or what are you guys gonna do with all that gauze?
So yeah, it was just, she sliced me and it's bleeding and shit, and she just like wraps my shit up, but like not my penis, so I can still pee. But like my ass just had like a huge padding of gauze like shoved everywhere, and, like taped to my leg.
Oh, so you put your pants back on? It looked like you had a dumper.
Yeah, and like there's like an ice
Oh.
pack in there to like
You
ice
just
it.
fucking caked up.
Yeah, they gave me codeine, so I took that.
How long did it hurt?
Sean walked into
after?
Cap City, people thought he got a BBL.
It'd be so funny if someone saw you, be like, "Yo, look at that thing!" They slap your ass. You're like,
Oh my goodness, my
Owie.
pussy.
you just slapped my bussy.
So that, yeah, so it had an ice pack in there, and I got all these medicines, so I took all the pain medicine. It didn't really hurt. It started getting better immediately, but it was gross.
Yeah.
Like when I took off the first diaper and then I put on a new one for the show, that I did the show with like pretty much a tampon.
you'd have to be
like,
diped
taped-
up for the
yeah.
show.
Or else I bleed through my pants. Like my period.
You had a funny.
Also funny.
Yeah.
You had a funny line on Friday where the one girl, because you were saying something about having it, and you're like, I'm spotting, and then there was like the one girl in the crowd. She's like, I have my period right now.
Yeah, that was gross.
You're like, that's disgusting. Don't tell us
I
that.
know, and then I got karma, and then I had a man period.
Yeah. Well,
But whatever.
at least you got a cool fat ass from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just
Now
got to
I'm
walk
okay.
around with a big fat ass.
Now I'm all healed.
Is it still tender?
No, it's all pretty much good.
Yeah.
Which, thank goodness. Thank the good Lord up above.
You got a battle
saved
scar
me.
down there?
I do. Well, that's the thing I noticed, because it's also pretty embarrassing. You have to, like, look. If I do want to look at it, I have to, like, take a picture of my pussy.
Wait, how
And,
do you
like,
do
the
it?
scar that they
You're just
drained
kicking
me.
your legs back
Yeah,
and,
like,
like-
in my bed like this, like, taking a picture of my fucking ass to see what's up with the
So you
scar.
you just got a couple
And I have
butthole
a-
pictures on your phone?
No, I did for a while, and I was showing somebody a picture, and it caught, like, it was up in the camera roll. I was like, oh, dude, I gotta fucking delete that.
Yeah, that's a rough one to explain.
Yeah, but that was when it was bad, so it wasn't even like, it was like
Oh, this is when it had the
disgusting.
knot?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh.
I deleted it. I still have it. Taylor, you want me to send it to you? You could put it on the screen.
No,
You guys need to get pulled off YouTube for gore or something.
Oh, yeah, that might
just
be
kidding.
page talk.
Yeah, that's safe for the
No,
thing.
I think we just shouldn't look at Gardini's
Yeah, we're
asshole.
not looking at it. I'm not actually sending it.
No, but you
That's
should
so
put it in the
embarrassing.
radio
Radio
for, you know, the
broadcast.
fans.
It's the logical end to the bit.
I'll post it on my Instagram.
Yeah. Check out, Gardini's going to start an OnlyFans for his cyst.
But the good
Or
part
abscess.
about the abs, yeah, it's please.
Sorry.
It's abscess.
I don't
not
want to
cyst.
misgender your.
But the good part about it is I get to filibuster bad crowds with it now, which is Nate. Nate was with me, and Taylor was too the first time it happened.
It was.
They were just the worst crowd ever.
They were.
They
so
weren't the
bad.
worst crowd ever. They were just
Which
drunk
day was
in
this?
a bar.
Saturday?
There's like
Okay.
10 of them. They were all friends. It was their friend's birthday on like Wednesday or something.
Cap and Wright went up first.
Captain got mauled by these guys.
Mauled by this crowd.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where was this?
I don't want to say
yeah,
it's
yeah.
to make
Oh,
it,
okay,
give
okay.
it a bad reputation, but it was just a bar show.
Okay,
Yeah.
it just happened to be that was a night, a group of 10.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just clearly like asked people to come in because there was nobody there.
And
to
then
watch the
Cap
show.
was just getting.
Captain got mauled, but he dealt with it well. And then they were too scared to say
And then I
anything
went
to
up
Nate.
next, and they did. I was expecting
were
them
so
to go
racist.
crazy, and they didn't do nothing. I was like, y'all didn't want to be the white people, all a room full of white people yelling at a black dude. Like,
What,
Yeah, they were
what
so
type of
racist.
whites were they?
that's exactly what I asked. Like, no bullshit. I was like, what type of whites are you? And they
What-
went,
oh,
we're
wait.
Austin, so we're liberal, but we have guns. That's how they responded.
Okay, I was gonna say, how did they look though? Like, if you
Kinda
were just a
gay.
profile.
Kind of gay, but also like some were actually
Older.
gay dudes. They were a little older. Some were like looked like just regular like bros.
It was
just Texas
Jeremiah's
bros.
birthday. It was Jeremiah's big night,
It was Jeremiah's birthday.
and they were all Jeremiah's.
That's how
friends.
talkative they were. We knew it was Jeremiah's birthday.
I was trying to do the math. I was like, Jeremiah Watkins was here. Who
No,
else is named Jeremiah?
was in the audience, and all of his friends were also in the audience, and it was his birthday, and they're very vocal.
It's always
about
interesting
that.
when you get a group of bros and they have like
There's
bachelorette
girls, too.
party. Oh,
That's-
there were girls.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed too. There's a lot of dudes out there being real girly about their birthdays.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like
That's
it.
when
We can
we
save
talked-
that for the page.
Yeah, that's probably definitely the page. All right.
I ran into someone like that.
We were just talking about it.
Ooh,
Really?
birthday party,
The Buffalo-
siths. We're
the
gonna have a
Buffalo
good
guy.
page.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, I can't wait to talk about
But
that.
yeah, they were scared to yell at Nate.
That was pretty
That's
fun.
so
'Cause Nate
fucking
was a
funny.
black guy, and they were like,
They're like,
maybe
we ran out of opinions just now.
Yeah,
Which bothered me a little bit because I was watching what Captain was going
Yeah.
through, and I was like, I'm ready to battle. I'm ready to battle.
But
this
it's
group.
all. It is also this weird. That's almost more racist than if you.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
Shawn
I
said
said.
after-
I was like,
after
you
the-
guys are racist pieces of shit.
Yeah,
Because they started
you're-
yelling at me as soon as I got it.
Wait, okay,
A
so
lady specifically.
Yeah.
you were
lady.
on after Nate,
Yes.
and
like
then they
that order.
immediately start yelling at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lady fired first, and you got in her ass about it.
Yeah, I was like, you're the most racist bitch I've ever seen.
She was like, "How? I didn't yell at the black guy."
And I was like, that's
Did she
exactly
say that?
why you're
It was
racist.
something like that.
Dude, that's so fucking. Like that's why you're racist.
You're like,
You
no,
fucking
no,
think
that's-
he's less than.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, one of them are up. Let's behave.
Yeah.
Let's just sit down and listen.
Yeah.
But yeah, but then since they were so nasty, I just told them about my abscess in like graphic detail for 10 minutes.
That rules.
To know. There's some laughs, but they didn't like the story. They were asking me to talk about something else, and I was like, no.
You just
They
hit
were
them
like,
with
do
like,
a joke.
I'm almost done. Can I finish,
That's
please?
what I kept saying, yeah.
That fucking rules.
But that's a good. I like doing that. I've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah,
Telling
I
poor
don't know.
crowds about my abscess.
It definitely is a fun one to hit them with if they're being too much of a nuisance. You're like, all right, everyone, look at my phone.
Here's my asshole. It's gigantic.
But yeah, so that's the end of my abscess story.
You know?
It's kind of hard to follow though. I don't know what we can even talk
done
about at
plenty
this
of
point.
stuff.
I
We did a
just
cool
got
show
bottom
yesterday.
surgery.
So did I.
Yeah. You got the front taken off. You got the back taken off. I got the front taken off. She got sick and tired of this awful penis.
Wait, is this our Christmas show? Technically,
Yeah. Oh, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah, and Happy Hanukkah. How we feeling?
Nah,
All right. Sorry,
that's
guys.
not even their. That's not even their big holiday.
What's their big holiday?
Rosh Hashanah?
Ron Shana now.
Well,
Yeah.
it's all those that whole October month, like Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah.
But I
those
think
are they
Rosh
call the high
Hashanah-
holidays.
Yeah, but I think specifically Rosh Hashanah is like Jews' number one. It's actually Hanukkah's like Labor Day for Jews. It's just longer.
I remember
It's actually fair.
It's just not that big a deal.
they get discounts on fish. I remember in high school around 11th grade, our high school just decided to give us like every minor Jewish holiday off. So there'd just be like,
Yeah, October you get like 2 4-day weekends.
How nice was the weather during all of that?
great, dude. We hit the theme park up. It was a good time. No, but I was just like, I remember, I realized there was like a minor Jewish holiday every month. And I was like, Jews rule. Shout out Jews. You can control whatever you want.
Yeah. Love the
Jews were cool for that.
Yeah.
I just remember the Eagles lost. That kind of sucked.
Yeah, it'll be all right. We
Hope
didn't
so.
have Jalen. He got a concussion. We still, I think, got the best
Zesty
record
J.
in our.
Shout out to Zesty J and Saquon Barkley.
I'm sick of everybody calling Jay Zesty.
Why is he
No, I
zesty?
use it as like a term of endearment.
He got the earring and he comes off a little zesty.
Come
sometimes.
on. Well, he's
Zesty J.
winning. He can
gets
do whatever he
zesty.
wants.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as like that's not a bad thing. to
Nah,
be
but you know
zesty.
there's a
It's
couple
a
people
bad
being
thing.
nasty.
If you call me zesty, I'd be like, what the fuck is Shawn pissed at me for?
This diva. That's the new thing girls are doing. Girls, you have a good joke right now. They call straight guys divas when they want to piss them off.
Yeah, it would bother me.
Yeah.
Go look at this diva.
Yeah, it's a real quick way to start getting me to act irrational.
Yeah, I'd be like, what makes you think? Why are you calling me that? I'd get inquisitive.
that's
like,
what
what
I would say, dude. That would piss me off.
What did I just do that made you think
Yeah.
diva at me?
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking Steph. She didn't call me anything, but I was making some sort of joke about being like, because I was leaving, and I made some joke being like, "Yeah, have fun with your boyfriend later or whatever," and she just goes. And I go, don't do that. I was like, say more stuff. You can't just laugh and walk away. And she's literally still laughing at me, and I'm in the car, and I go, no, get back here. So I'm just screaming at my front lawn.
Tell me you don't have a boyfriend.
I was like, I was like, you need to say the words.
Yeah, I don't have a boyfriend.
Say it out loud right now. You
awesome.
don't have a
What if she
boyfriend.
said it and then pulled her fingers from behind her back? Oh, no.
Got you. Oh shit! What's the timestamp? I'm editing this one.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I meant to say Frieza.
Oh, you're editing this one?
Yeah. What does that mean?
No, I think we were on the road when you had to edit the last one, and then LeMaire was
LeMaire
like
was
mad.
pissed about it.
LeMaire was pissed about you. That was off the rails, but the part that was hilarious.
About the Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
he was like, oh, I edited up a cool intro on the Patreon. So here's what you need to do. You need to break into Shane's and log into my computer. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that is what he asked. But the part that was hilarious after all of that, because like you're not wrong for any of that, but was the very next, like right after the Patreon went up, someone was like big cap cut energy. Like it immediately got a negative edited comment, and you could still see the cap cut like the watermark in the whole video.
Was the watermark still in there?
Wait, you don't know that?
No, I saw it. I didn't know I left it on that one.
You don't know
Rookie
you don't know you
mistake.
don't pay for premium.
I do
Rookie
pay for
mistake.
premium. The watermark thing's new.
The watermark.
There was never watermarks, and then like a month ago, it fucking started leaving watermarks.
Yeah, the
in there.
watermark was in that one.
Yeah.
It was funny to be like, because I kind of checked out. I was like, I'm leaving. I'm not even arguing with the bros right now. I just saw y'all going through it. And then the very first comment after the pod went out was big cap cut energy. It was like, damn, LeMaire was right the whole time.
Yeah, they're one of the rare moments.
he wasn't- he
LeMaire
wasn't
was
right. If
Rare
you want-
win for LeMaire.
So wait, did
He
you watch
wasn't
that?
right. If you want your fucking thing up, post it before you leave. Don't make me break into Shane's.
Is there hold on, was there a spare key situation, or were you gonna actually have to break into the house?
I think he literally said, I'll tell you how to get in.
like
he said,
get in the window, this is what I do when I forget my key.
Yeah. He's like, I'll
That's
tell you how to
crazy.
get in. You can log on to my computer in the side house. And I'm like, I'm not doing any of
I'll
that.
slap it. Where's this from?
Yeah.
Wait, what was
That's
Side house is where you keep your basement family.
what was the cap cut energy about it? I mean,
It said cap
you
cut.
left the watermark
You
for
could
cap
see
cut
cap
on
cut.
the
Well,
well, it's not
podcast.
energy. That's just flat out cap cut.
I know, but that is funny. It's pretty
Yeah,
much
no,
making me laugh.
no, that's a new fucking thing. Cause like I edit a lot of my own shit, but like I don't do anything fancy to it. So I just like use, and honestly, CapCut's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad especially once you get rid of the watermark on it.
When you get rid of the watermark, it's pretty great.
It's crazy how much a watermark being on something makes something look like a whole sham operation.
Yeah, it's just literally everyone in the Patreon's like, what the fuck do we pay them for?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a thing for the longest time. And it's like I just started noticing it where like I was exporting a thing and it would say exporting without the watermark. And I go, when was that ever?
Nice.
Yeah, they just randomly put that in there and it's like I do pay for it. So it's like, why is that even a fucking option?
It was funny though, because I saw it and I was like, I know LeMaire's in Philly right now being like, I told him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna
so
be pissed.
upload it before you leave then.
I get it.
Don't
I
make
get
me
it. I get it.
break
He's
into
not
someone's
here. We don't
house.
gotta argue with him. He's not
There's
here.
Raleigh right
But
now.
no, I'm just saying, it's not a fucking
Oh,
dub
not
for him
right,
at all.
Wait, yeah, he probably just left Raleigh.
Shout out. Thank you for going to see LeMaire in Raleigh. If you went,
Yes.
please come see me in St. Pete in Las Vegas.
I'm excited for him to come back. He had a good time in Raleigh.
ShawnGardini.com.
Yes.
I wonder if he saw Cliffy B.
He did.
He
He
never
did.
told me about it.
He told us.
Oh,
Because I met him when I was down
Guess
there.
that was in your own group chat.
It was. Sorry about that. It was in the
It's all right.
panties. It was in the panties chat. We do have a panties chat.
Whatever.
It's all right, man. You want to be in the
undies chat?
You want to be in the panties chat? That's just a straight up tidy whities chat.
Yeah, I'm starting a tidy whities chat.
That would be sick, dude. You guys want to just do tidy whities
It's
from now
gonna be
on?
me and Chris. Yeah.
Bro, my tidy whities will look disgusting.
Can't wait to tell you what.
Bro, who are you telling, bro?
If I started rocking
Yo, you're
tidy
right.
Mine would
They
look
would
like
look
a
insane.
Rorschach.
All of ours, dude. All of ours would look fucking nuts.
It would be gross. I would lose my relationship. I'd be bro. She'd be like, wait, these are the
draws.
Yeah, just they be
It's like, I don't remember getting him yellow tidy. Oh my god. Dude, did I tell you about the recent shard I had like a month or two ago?
no, but
It was the worst shard of my life. Not because it was actually
That's
like
a shit.
What?
Like you can't like if it's like worse than a regular shard, it's a shit.
Well, if we got technical, it would be a shit. But it had shard energy. You know what I mean? But it was like
Big,
the worst.
big shard energy.
Yeah, big shard.
It left a watermark for
It was
sure.
just, it was a small.
crap cut.
It had a. That's a good episode title too, by the way. Because you texted "bussy" to the chat. I'm like, I can't put "bussy" in the title.
I know.
Can you text "big cap cut energy"?
I got it.
No, because it was lots of shard energy. It was the most embarrassing shard of my life because I was laying on my belly, watching anime on my phone,
Oh my god!
just ripping ass. Like every 5 minutes, just ripping crazy ass. And then one had a lot of weight to it.
Yeah.
And then I got up and I was like, oh dear God.
Where was your lady?
In
With
New
her
Jersey.
boyfriend?
Yeah. With her boyfriend. Not telling me where they're going, dude. No, she was still in New Jersey. So that's why I was playing it fast and loose with my shards. Haven't sharded since she got down here. She keeps me honest.
How nice were those like couple of days? Were they nice the couple of days when you had the house to yourself?
No, because there wasn't anything nice in the house.
And you hadn't been fucking.
Yeah, and I told you there was the whole Ice Cube situation, or the Whiskey
Huckin'
Rock
Ice,
situation,
yeah.
The
where
Huckin' Ice.
The Huckin' Ice.
the hike. My freezer makes whiskey balls,
Okay.
and the tray wasn't aligned properly, so the whiskey balls would fall and just hit the counter or the whatever in the fucking fridge, and it would just be like loud bangs randomly at night. I would just be like, "Who's breaking in? I need a gun."
You did need a gun.
Yeah, but I didn't have anything fucking nice in my house, so it was like mixed. I don't know.
A couple days alone every time you get it in your own house though is so fucking nice.
Yeah, but then once I get to the fourth day alone, the like piece of shit stuff I start doing isn't fun anymore. And it's like I need a lady in there so I can be like, oh yeah, don't be a complete bag of shit.
Yeah. Don't jerk off all day. You're not in junior high school.
I would
anymore.
like fucking
Jerking
lay
off
in
all
the.
day is nice.
You're watching The Price is Right and then jerking off like it's a 6th day when you're fucking
You get to the third one, it hurts a little bit. Like, yeah, dude, I am coming.
Yeah. You get to the fourth one, you give up in the middle of it. You're like, this is useless.
Why am I even doing this?
I gave up the other day.
You did?
Yeah, my couch is too comfy,
You
dude.
surrendered.
Oh, really? You
Yeah,
just
I was
went
like,
to sleep
I was
without
like
coming?
laying on my couch, and I'm literally like holding my phone, and I do Western grip, and
all right.
yeah.
That's kind of gay for
That's
some
the
reason.
gayest
What?
shit I ever heard.
Yeah, it's like you're giving yourself a rusty trombone. I don't like it at all.
Wait, you
fucking-
jerk off to completion?
No,
Upside down?
no. I fucking because I hold my phone with my left hand, and I do the tugging with the right, and when
But you
But
do
you're
it
doing
like
this
this?
every time.
what?
Are you doing it like this? Because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
You're
like
not
you're
jerking
jerking
off
off
like this.
somebody
You're
else.
jerking off like this. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I do backhanded.
We've talked about this
insane.
before, but that's crazy.
It works.
I don't know if we've talked about this before.
I've brought it up before.
I probably just thought you meant like
We've
in
talked
that
about this.
moment or something.
Yeah, I go backhanded. I go backhand side, dude. I play what is it?
Every time.
But when I come, I then bust normal. I grab it right.
You switch
Okay.
positions?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
as I'm about to come, I throw my phone up in the air, I catch it, and then I go, pow!
like that pitcher with one hand in fucking World War II.
Yeah, I'm a one-handed baseball pitcher.
I don't know, Andy.
I don't know. I did it one time because I was using my laptop, and I'm a very I change real quick the videos and shit. So like I was doing a lot with my hand on the laptop because I'm very ADD, and then I just started tugging with the right hand one day.
But you started tugging upside down. That's
Yeah,
wild.
The idea that you switch over to nut, but you're jerking off like, do you not trust
I jerk off
your
like this.
aim this way?
Well,
but
here's
you
the
like
other part.
feeling
Here's
better?
the other part of it. I'm not a big fan of getting cum on my hand. So I also have toilet paper there. So when it's time to make cummies, I switch.
Yo, you went through 3 levels of gay.
What?
You went through so many levels of gay in that one sentence.
I don't
Come
know,
on,
not
dude, you
wanting
mean-
cum on
No,
your
like,
hand is
like
not
you,
gay.
You, that's what I'm saying. But the fear of it is a little like super not gay.
I wouldn't say it's a fear. I just every time I ever got cum on my hand and I wash my hands, I can feel it for like the next couple
fair.
hours. So I'm not a fan of that.
He's crushing up a Plan B in his hand.
Andy's scared of cum.
Yo, Southpaw.
Andy busted goes.
I jerk off Southpaw, dude. It didn't start that way. I told you. I was always like, because I'm very ADD with the videos and shit. I'm doing a lot of jumping around. I don't like sit on one spot for too long. Pause. And and then like it started with a little bit of tugging, and then just over time, I fucking started to just like figure it out.
Has a lady ever jerked you off at that angle or something, and that's why that's in your head like that? Has she ever been like kissing a lady? She grabbed.
No,
it and
dude.
just hit her?
I'm telling you, it literally just developed from like as I'm watching videos, just
That's
naturally.
wild that you have a special move. When you're
Naturally
holding a
just
dick.
tugging, dude. Not special move. It's just how it
Special
developed.
move.
I didn't like
kinda
choose.
sus, bro.
I didn't choose it to be special. It just fucking developed.
It's a
dude.
little gay. I
It's
don't
a
know
little
why
sus.
it's gay.
What's gay about it?
If
It's
you're
just
not jerking off
ambidextrous.
normal, that's a little weird.
Well, I
And
think-
that's the Gardini guarantee.
I don't know, dude. I think trying to
Yeah.
control my mind like that
GG.
while I'm in the midst of jerking is a little gay.
You got GG'd.
That's a GG right there.
I don't know, dude. I think you're a little too concerned about how I jerk off.
I'm not concerned.
Well, you have these tight parameters of like this is how a man jerks off.
Well, that's how 99%
I think there should be
of men...
shame. I don't think you should
Yeah,
be
I actually agree with
doing
this.
anything different.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Something about like
I got to jerk off exactly like you.
Well, it's not
Yep.
like you. It's not
That's-
exact.
that is gay.
Well,
I
hold on.
Jerking off is just
Maybe that is
utilitarian.
gay.
It's also I've never heard anyone ever
Okay.
say they flip
First
it.
time Jimi Hendrix played the guitar. That was groundbreaking.
You're the
Maybe
Jimi
I'm
Hendrix
fucking
and jerking
changing. Yeah.
off?
How about that? How about that, you stuffy little fucking whatevers? You know,
I'm
you got,
sorry.
you
You're
know
right.
you guys are the.
You're the
You're
Jimmy
right.
and jerking Jimmy's?
Yeah, I'm the Jimmy you jerking.
we might be gay. We might have been the gay ones. We're worried about what you're doing. with
I'm
your
just saying,
dick.
dude. You guys
That's
might be the people throwing fucking NWA albums under a steamroller. I might be Ice Cube right now.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
No,
No.
you're-
No Vaseline?
I
No,
don't
I
know.
didn't. I kind of got.
don't know,
I got a little loud. I need to jerk off Southpaw.
Let's let sound off in the comments if you jerk off like this, or if you jerk off like this.
See, I don't really care who does
knew-
what.
I
It
knew a
also,
guy-
there is a
Andy gets the
precedent.
plunger.
There is a precedent. There is a precedent. You remember when Will Ferrell was doing the George Bush thing? He was talking about jerking off like that. He called it Western grip. That
But
doesn't.
he was being hilariously ironic. He said it because he was like, "What's something no one on the planet does?"
See, dude, amount of people doing it ain't valid to me.
That's
Who-
a
I don't
Marshall
care if no
guarantee.
one's doing
All right,
it.
so I'll explain a different weird way that somebody jerks, and it's actually somebody you guys know, my boy from high school that you guys know.
Oh wait, I think I know it. This is the other way I do it. In a guy's ass.
No, but he started
that gay?
when he learned how to like masturbate from a religious household.
Yeah.
He would just fuck his own thighs, like on his side in a prayer position.
Oh, that's fun.
And like that's how he learned to jerk off, and he did that for years. Now, do you think that's weird? Because that's a different way to jerk off.
Bro,
Yeah, that guy should get shot.
That's what I'm saying.
that's
It's
a
weird to jerk off
Malafarina
different than
guarantee.
I feel like I know exactly who you're talking about, and he's a good guy. He shouldn't get shot. But that's
No, I'm kidding.
wild.
No, I do.
Yeah, that's
I'll,
funky.
I'll say it again. It literally developed from just fucking tugging while I had my laptop on the left hand. It developed. I didn't like go out of my way to fucking figure it out. It developed from tugging, and then I don't know, made sense.
You were like, I unlocked something in myself.
Yeah, I'm just like rubbing my shit, and then when it's time to actually come, that's
The
when I.
switch is also what's
The
crazy.
switch is crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the weirdest part. If you just finish,
Oh yeah,
like
that
this,
part is weird as shit.
Yeah, if you
That's
just
not
finish
the
like that.
I don't like that. Yeah, dude, it's literally like I'm doing this, and then I'm just like, dude, it's a process actually, because I fucking.
That's why it's weird.
I'm not.
Let me see your tricep
It
right now.
shouldn't be a
What?
process.
What?
It shouldn't be a
I
process.
didn't choose to do this, dude. I didn't choose for this.
You
This
were
made a
born this
series
way?
of
this
choices.
chose
What do you
me.
mean? You made a series of choices
Sorry, I'm
that
not
became a
judging you
habit, and now you
anymore.
can't.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not different, but different doesn't mean anything. Different doesn't mean bad.
That's a Gardini guarantee right there, actually.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Different is not bad.
No, it is actually. It's funny talking about it out loud. The switch when it's time to come is wild. I've dropped my phone many a time.
But you don't just switch position; you switch hands.
Yeah, I can't come with my right hand.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because I'm left-handed. I'm left-handed.
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
So
as well.
like
so I
when
jerk
it's
off,
time,
but I just straight up jerk off left-handed and hold my phone with my right hand.
dude, it's actually hilarious now that I think about it. There is this like 3-second period where it's like I get myself to like about to come, and then I have this 3-second
Bring
period
in the lefty.
where I have to grab
He gets the closer.
I have to grab the toilet paper,
Then the
throw it
trumpet
over
song
my
starts
shit,
playing.
and then like I do kind of throw the phone. Like I have a process where I not really throw
Can
the
you
phone.
show us the
Cut the
phone?
tape.
Pull
No,
your-
actually, it's been more manageable on the couch because I just throw the phone to the side and it's right
Okay.
there, and then I'm just like looking at it over there.
That's crazy, Andrew.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy, but I'd never judge you for that.
it's okay.
You need a wall mount for your phone.
I do actually. I should get a fucking join the Patreon.
Cup.
Yeah, like the same thing you use in your car as a navigation.
Or just a headset. You get the
Yeah.
Google Glass.
Oh yeah,
That's what you need. What's the
You get the
headset?
Google Glass.
Oculus.
That the Apple has?
Oculus.
I think it's the. I don't remember.
I forget that.
but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have multiple screens up. It would be ideal for you. Both hands
Yeah,
free.
I think I need
multi-viewing
to.
pornography.
I think I need to lose weight, and then I'll get like.
Well,
more,
yeah.
I'll get more. Yeah, side conversation. No, I think
That's
I'll.
a Gardini guarantee.
I'll
That's a GG if I ever.
Nah, I think I'll lose a little weight. I'll get more meat showing, and then I'll get more. I'll get more on the lefty to grab at. I think I have been developing this through being fat, so it might be a result of being fat, just adjusting to fatness. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not weird, but it feels great.
I'm glad you feel good.
There is a 0.1% chance of just coming on my my coffee table.
Bro,
just because I
where are
don't
you
time it
whacking?
properly.
You're doing living room wax?
Yeah, brother. It's the comfiest place to do
you
it.
do that?
What I will.
Does anybody do that?
I do
will-
living room.
I do
I'll
that
defend-
on football Sunday. I do
think
that.
everyone
in the break
here-
between the games, I hit a living room
I
wax.
think
That's the
everyone
only
here
time I
except for
do it.
you lives with a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have roommates.
So it's like you say you don't have roommates?
Yeah, my girl. That's it. Like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
my girl. Dude, my girl
so when
jumps in
she's
the shower.
sleeping, you go.
Yeah,
Because
right
I'm
off
in the
living
still. I
room?
come home in the living room. It's been a
It's a
lot.
vulnerable
I
position.
I've
very
done it a
rarely
lot.
would
I've
have
playing a
time to
lot
do
of
it in the
chess.
bedroom.
Yeah, I've done it a lot less in the living room since I've gotten a dog. I don't like jerking off with the
Yeah.
dog in the room. I don't,
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, dude, I had one where fucking I
I
was.
did one time because I keep a blanket over his crate. I was like, I had got nowhere else to be, and I just pulled the blanket. I covered the whole crate up.
Nighttime. Good night, my son.
Time to go to
I
bed.
thought that it was going back to the pounds.
That's so fucking funny. Dude, I had one where fucking, because Diesel's been a menace lately, and he just wants to constantly play with this like stick toy he has, and I stopped playing with him because I was like, I gotta jerk off, buddy. You understand?
You wanted to play with your stick toy.
And then I was like laying on the couch, and I'm like, I got this video of Riley Reid like this far from my face, and then I just see like a cat jump at me, and he's like on my chest. He's like, I want to play. I almost fucking threw him. I was like, dude, you can't.
Yeah, that's bad news.
I'm jerking off. You can't do this right now.
That is bad news.
But luckily for me, I had my dominant hand to get rid of him.
True. Oh, okay.
All right.
So this is like a defense technique.
Yeah, I'm always ready to fight.
Need my gun grabbing hand.
Yeah,
free.
when I'm jerking off around all those gay dudes, if they get a little touchy, I'm always like, hey, just watch.
Dude, did you guys see that video I posted the other day of Gruden?
No.
You guys.
The
A
videos
lot
I
of
keep seeing
people
you
have dreams. Dreams of making the playoffs. Dreams of winning the Super Bowl. Hell, dreams of Santa Claus coming down the chimney with all your favorite toys. But I'm in a nightmare. This is my favorite.
I've been liking the chess uplifting
Dude, the
videos you've been
chess-
posting.
Shout out to Gukesh, youngest world champion of all time. 18 years old, just won the world championship.
The one where he's like 12 and he's like, I want to be
I
world
want to be
champ.
world champion, and then he did it.
And then it cuts to him at 18 doing it. It was
Beat
nice.
Ding Loren, Chinese world champion, India #1.
You
China
really into
#2.
chess like that, or are you just finding
I've
these
just been
videos
watching
finding them
it.
inspirational?
I've just been watching. I've been trying to get better at it.
Okay.
And I'm still pretty bad.
You know who wants to? Who was saying they want
But
to?
I've been playing a lot. My phone.
Somebody was telling me they want to play you in chess. I forgot who it was though.
It's probably someone who's good though. I'm not good.
No, I think I heard you talking about
I'm
that.
trying to remember who it was.
It's a homeless guy in the park in Union Square.
My buddy Tom Bachman's pretty good. He's rated like 1500. He always whoops my butt.
Oh, so you got a good cop to practice with.
Kind of, but
I mean, to practice with, like to get your ass whooped.
smoking me.
Yeah. Nah.
Shout out Tom Bachman. Shout out Gukesh. I'm still a proud guy.
Have you ever played with Joe?
Which Joe?
Joe Mama?
Oh, brother. That's
Like
a
and subscribe.
Gardini
Join the
guarantee.
Patreon.